Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Rental Regrets. As always, I am your host, Victor Nub, and today we're going to be taking a look at Ape Escape, developed by Sony Computer Entertainment Japan, published by Sony Computer Entertainment, and released in the United States on June 22nd of 1999. In Ape Escape, players are tasked with guiding a human named Spike as he tracks down and captures apes that were set loose by Specter, a super intelligent ape that is hell-bent on rewriting world history. Spike must travel to different places in the world and in time, each with a set number of apes to capture, and use his stun club and time net to incapacitate and capture them. Development of Ape Escape took over 2.5 years to complete, as the team pivoted the design after a meeting about the forthcoming DualShock controller. Impressed with the technology, they set out to design the controls around the use of the DualShock's analog thumbsticks to control their players' movement and the direction of their attacks. Ape Escape subsequently became the first game released on the PlayStation that required a DualShock controller in order to play. The majority of games that released around the same time with DualShock support made the analog controls optional. The developers initially planned to have players chase and capture multiple types of animals, but the design of an ape named Peepo proved so popular amongst the staff that they pivoted to an all-ape design. Apes were given personalities that can be determined by the color of their shorts, blue being timid, yellow being normal, and red being aggressive. To keep players focused on their objective, the apes all wear helmets with spinning sirens on top to draw the player's attention. Ape Escape was a big commercial hit for Sony, selling just under 900,000 copies within the first year of release, and 1.4 million copies by 2003. Critically, the game received near universal praise, with reviewers lauding the innovative controls, novel level designs, unique equipment, and quirky soundtrack, while some reviewers panned the poor voice acting, poor texture work, and notable frame rate issues. Retrospective reviews have frequently cited Ape Escape as one of the best 3D platforming games on the PlayStation. The success of the games resulted in a pair of sequels on the PlayStation 2 in 2001 and 2005, before the franchise devolved into a series of party games and gimmick experiences for Sony's many abandoned peripherals. Gameplay was notably added as a special bonus minigame in Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, as well as the recent remake, and was featured as a level design in the 2024 game Astrobot. So the game's legacy has been quietly diminished by Sony, but not so by outside parties. That's all the notes that I had. Let's go ahead and get it started. I caught, just out of the corner of my eye, the T-Rex there. Was like, that is not an ape. What are you doing, game? I can't capture that. All right, full disclosure, as it's setting everything up here in the intro cutscene, I've never played Ape Escape. The only experience I've had with the franchise was, in fact, that mini-game that they added to Metal Gear Solid 3, which I enjoyed, but I didn't think it was, like, the most amazing thing I had ever experienced. It was so far removed from what Metal Gear Solid 3 plays like. It was just kind of like a weird addition, not something I needed to play.
He said he'd be finished with it today. Let's go.
I can't wait to check out the dinosaurs. And what about the future?
Yeah, we'll keep talking because I'm going first.
That's not fair. Hey, wait up.
You better hurry up. I'll see you there.
I like the animation. Not bad.
Sir.
Spike, Jake, over here. Watch out.
Spike, the time station!
Oh, no.
No, run you two.
He wasn't sure if he was supposed to hit the big button or the big button. Yeah, I don't know if the music is really fitting the mood right now, but it is still early.
It works. It actually works. We did it, Natalie. We did it. The time station is complete.
We don't have time for celebrating. We've got to do something.
All right. So do I get to play now? Keep it short and sweet. Just let me get to the action.
Spike, can you hear me?
Of course.
You must listen carefully. Something awful has happened. There's been an accident. The time station has been activated by Specter and you're being transported back in time. You'll soon arrive in the lost land when dinosaurs roam the Earth. Specter has sent the apes back in time to try to change the course of history.
That son
His
of a...
plans for world domination have begun. And if we don't stop the apes, history will be changed forever. You're our only chance. 2 of my gadget inventions, the Stun Club and the Time Net, were also caught in the transport. I want you to use them to catch the apes and send them back here. The Stun Club can be used to defend yourself against attackers. And when you use it on the apes, they'll be stunned. And you'll have an extra second to catch them with the Time Net. There isn't time for any monkey business, Spike. Our fate is in your
that's
hands.
ape business to
We're
you, sir.
depending on you. Be careful.
Oh, all right, here we go. I guess I get to play now. I only have to capture 3 monkeys, but there's 4 in the level. Interesting. I'm guessing that means you can come back to it later. So, something I noticed while I was doing the... I'll pause for a second. While I was reviewing the notes to use for this episode, they kept referring to your objective as capturing all the monkeys. Now... I'm not the kind of person who would lose their frickin' mind every time someone did this, but important to note, apes are not monkeys, and monkeys are not apes. And there's a very easy way to tell the difference. Monkeys have tails, apes do not. I also find it interesting that from what I heard, the name of the franchise in Japan was actually Monkey Get You, but there's no monkeys in this game. They're all apes. So how did they screw that up? But anyway, I just thought it was an interesting little mistake that they made, or at least with the because I use Wikipedia for a lot of the information on the channel. How do I get back to the action? Oh, there we go. That they kept referring to them as monkeys, and it's like they're not monkeys. It's not what that is. Get back here, you. Yeah. Catch. Oh, you know what I'm doing? Boy, that's gonna take some time to get used to. So the buttons don't activate the weapons. The buttons activate the weapons, they don't actually use them. That's what I was trying to say. I kind of like that because what that means is when you want to aim your weapon, you just point in the direction that you want them to swing it. What's this? Tilt the right stick and swing the stun club in any direction. Beat the enemies by swinging and turning the stun club around. You can also make the monkeys fall down. Press the R1 button to jump. Oh, I hate that. Put it on the face buttons. That's too weird. Swing the stun club with the right stick. Jump with the R. Yeah, okay, got it. They kind of had to do that because these are kind of non-standard controls. Gotcha. Monkey, get you! Now, is there a... Oh, yes, there is. I was going to say, is there a way to turn the controls, or the camera, rather? And there is. Kind of. It's over here, nothing. What's this going to say to me? Switch the gadgets you're holding with the blah, blah, blah. Switch the time net and catch the monkeys. Time net swung by tilting. Yeah, okay, got that. Gotcha. Yeah. All right.
Yes!
So you catch the minimum and then the level's over. Okay. I guess I have to come back to get the last one. If I can. I don't even know if I have the ability to get up to that high spot.
You did great.
I tried. Thanks. I love the apes all seem so happy that they got caught. I guess technically, from what they're showing, they're chimpanzees, so I could say chimps as well. Fuck welcome to the time station. Everything here will help you with your mission. This room is the warp room. In front of you, the round switch will take you to the stage select area. Behind you, the red switch will take you to the load save data area. Be sure to read all the mailbox messages and learn from them. What's this? This is another time. This is the training space. You can learn how to use the gadgets you already have. Practice here if you forget how to use a gadget. That's all right. Time is limited. There's a lot of apes out there to capture. I like that my stun baton literally is just a lightsaber with a hilt. I didn't want to call it that, but you know. All right, so that's the load screen. And I guess I already read that. Yep. All right, so this is the one we finished. We'll just keep going. I'm not too worried about getting all the apes out of any particular level. Probably not. I'll get as many as I feel like.
I've got a new gadget. Check it out.
This is the water net.
It's
Use
a
it when
thing.
You're underwater. I equipped it with an oxygen meter. I'm sending the new gadget over to you right now. Try it out in the training room. Without training, it will be too dangerous for you to continue on to the next area. Well, good luck and be careful.
Honestly, except for the color, it kind of looks like a bop it. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it.
Let's go!
The water net appears when you are in the water. Swim around using the left stick. Exit the water by jumping near the surface of the water. Use the R1 button to jump. To speed up, press the R1 button while swimming or resurfacing. The faster you swim, the faster you'll win. Hey. Now that sounds like an Olympic message. Okay, I don't need to see it again. Whee! How do I... Oh, there we go. The sign on the left shows you how the left and right sticks can be pushed in... Yeah, whatever. Dive down, press the left stick in. Stop pressing the left stick and you'll swim back towards the surface for air. Yep, tilt it away for you to go forward. Actually, I didn't push down when I surfaced. I pushed back on it. Tilt it away and you go forward. Swim through the waterway under the waterfall. Is there anything back there? No. Sign on the left. Okay, yeah. Got it. Thank you. Oh, I want you to go down. Oh, crap. Oh, don't you dare. You keep swimming. Keep swimming. I'll tell you when to go up. Now you can go up. Super Mario swimming controls these ain't. Press right stick to launch the net. Use it to catch the monkeys in the water. There's a monkey in the pool. Catch him by pushing the right stick in and the exit will open. Try it. This feels maybe a little too handily, but whatever. Oh, I see. So I want to do this and then fire. Nope. Fire. Aren't you firing? Oh, now it won't fire. Am I out of ammo? Is it that fast? Get out. Alright, one more time. Oh, I didn't... I'm hitting R1 instead of the... Alright, let's go. Here's the exit. You passed. Don't forget that you can swim fast by pressing the R1 button. You use the water net anytime in the water. Have fun! And also, you know, save the planet. I was about to say, I didn't catch any monkeys there. That was a fake monkey. Excuse me, ape. See, they even did it in the game. They're not monkeys, they're apes. You can't have it both ways, game. I protest.
Let's go!
Hey, you can dive by pushing the left stick in, but watch your oxygen meter. You'll drown when the oxygen meter is on empty. Go to the surface when you need to get more oxygen. Swim quickly by pressing blah, blah, blah. Use the shoot the net. Got it. Go get those. Ah! He said it again. They're not interchangeable. Can I climb this? I sure can.
Yeah!
Was there a reason to? There sure wasn't.
Yeah!
Surface, you goof.
Yeah!
See an ape up here. You can take cover by pushing the left stick in. This way, you can crawl to the monkeys without being noticed. Stop doing that. You can swing the time net with the right stick while under cover. Sneak up on the monkeys and catch them off guard. I'm tilted right now. I can't believe they keep doing this. Honey, I'm telling you, it's fine. It happens to a lot of guys. It's no big deal. No, Sharon, you don't get it. They kept calling them monkeys. They're apes, damn it. They're apes! What?
Gotcha!
Okay, turn. Yeah, the camera controls, I wish there was another way to do it. I just don't know what that would be.
Yeah!
Get out of here. Am I picking up Nilla wafers? Is that what these cookies are supposed to be? And what are the tokens for? I mean, if I die, I just redo the level, right? There isn't like a limit to how many times I can do that. Is there? Nope. Get out of here. Oh, I see one. All right, let's go get him. I'm gonna get your ass. You're mine, monkey.
Gotcha!
Yes, I know. I just said monkey. He's an ape. Oh, I can't read. Oh, 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 oh! What is that thing? What is that thing? I got it. Whatever it is. To the surface. I'm suffocating. Even though he's doing none of the legwork, the machine is doing it all for him. He still only has about 5 seconds of air.
Yeah!
Okay, let's do this. And turn, turn, turn. Go. Whoop! Made it. Gonna get you.
Yeah!
Nope. Oh, gotcha. That was a 360 no-scope net. Can I get on the plesiosaur? It would plesiosaur me greatly if I could do that. I'll go back this way. Oh. See, I'm seeing ideas that they cribbed from Super Mario. This was definitely one of them, but I can't guide the plesiosaur. I can merely ride him. And I'm betting if I try to touch his head, it's going to knock me off. All right, turn that way. Thank you. Now, let's go to the ape, and I'm going to jump up there, and I'm going to get his ass. I'm going to get him. Ah! Or not. Wow. Really can't reach that one, so that's going to be one of those ones we can't do. All right, keep going. Okay, kid, you're on the surface. Now swim. It's funny, I was just reading something today about how Crimson Desert, a game that just came out recently, on modern consoles, if it starts to rain, apparently the performance, like if you're playing on like a PS5 or an Xbox, just tanks to absolute garbage. And this game has rain, and it works just fine. Can I... No, he's gonna see this. No, he's not! Get you! Oh, got him!
Yes!
I did it again. I keep trying to hit the face buttons. It's like having to learn how to ride a bike by pedaling with your hands and steering with your feet. That's what it kind of feels like, because you're like, the face buttons are where the action happens, not the thumbstick. The thumbstick just points you in the direction that you want to go. But not this game. All right. Same with the jump button. I want to hit X on my, or excuse me, A to jump, and instead it's not letting me do that at all. I love the little, like, spinning rainbow wheel in the background. That's a nice touch. Better get to ride that pterodactyl.
Let's go!
All right! You're surrounded by a steep cliff. If you fall off, you're finished. Be careful on the edge of a cliff. Yeah, that's just good advice no matter where you are in the world. Don't stand near cliffs precariously. Use the D-pad or L2 button to move around the camera. Check out your surroundings. That reminds me, I was just watching a little mini doc on how people get up to the top of Mount Everest, and there is literally a spot while you're going up to the very top that's maybe half the width of what I'm standing on right here. This point between the corner of the waterfall right here and the actual ledge. There is a spot where they go probably a good 30 or 40 meters near the top of the mountain, but not at the top. That is about as wide as 2 feet. And they're doing this to get across it. Absolutely insane. I don't care what sense of accomplishment you get out of climbing a mountain that is as big as Mount Everest. I wouldn't do that. Because if you fall off the edge, you're done. You're not going to get up. You're not going to survive. You're going to your death. I don't know if these are being timed or not. I hope they're not. Because I'm definitely not going at a brisk pace. Can I get across? Hoop. Hey, look, we're in the level of Super Mario 64 where you have to go up to the top and kill the thwomp. Or not the thwomp. What the hell are they called? The thwomps? The big flat ones that you have to step on the back of. Look, there's absolutely no mistaking it. This game was absolutely designed with Super Mario 64 in mind. They can't hide it. I know, I could have done this easier by just jumping on. But I didn't want to. Get back here. Yeah! I'm a Jedi like my father before me. And as much as Darth Vader would like to say, I was never a wiener, Luke, he actually was. There. Oh, look at that, an extra shirt in case mine gets dirty. So apparently, his extra lives are just a change of clothes. Nope, can't go that way. In the world of Ape Escape, people don't die, they just get dirty, dingy clothing. I saw that. Alright, now can I actually get to it? Alright, let's turn and face. Alright. Yeah! Got it! I'm the best, baby! Come on. Oh, there we go. Alright, so you can just turn the... Yeah, you don't have to look down the camera lens. Is this something where if I break these, I'm going to find a monkey? I bet I am. Well, they're already broken. Oh, no, you don't. Gee, I wonder if there's a monkey underneath the one that's bouncing around. Oh, no, you don't. Son of a... Ow, ow, oh, he fought back! Alright, so we gotta do it with the wand, or he's just gonna... Ow. I hit him! Come on, game! Gotcha. Part 2. I'm sure they did that so that you could have complete levels without having to, like, stream stuff in. Probably not the worst idea in the world. Uh-oh. The T-Rex is very aggressive and won't be hurt by your weapons. Hit the T-Rex and run to the rocks. When the T-Rex runs after you, jump up and out of the way. If he hits his head hard enough, the T-Rex just might drop that monkey. Oh, rawr. Oh, that hurt! Oh, brother. Now let's go. I know, I'm taking the coward's route behind him, but I want to live.
Yeah.
Doc, you goof. Gotcha! No, don't do that. Turn this way. I want to see him. I want to love him. I don't think this is the wall he's supposed to hit. It's supposed to be the breakable ones, right?
Yeah.
Hey, turn around! Get back here! Get over here, coward. Oh, look at me. I'm so tender and helpless. Oh, God! That didn't work. So what do I gotta do? I just gotta tease him into, like, multiple rocks?
Yeah.
Right there. Right there, you coward.
Yeah.
He's down. Monkey catch you! Oh, I thought that was it. All right. So are we done here? Or... This was a closed loop, I think. So now we just go back the other way. There was a few that we didn't capture in this direction. Because there was an entire other half of this first area that I didn't look into. Whee! Ow, my tailbone! Oh god, that brings back horrible memories. That's exactly what I did to my tailbone. I fell off a flight of steps on my ass and broke my tailbone. Didn't feel fun. No, then get him. Get him. Oh, come on! You didn't touch me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Got him. And it's over.
Yes!
Yeah! So what am I getting for the big coins?
You did great.
You did the bare minimum. Good job. Oh, it's the thing on the screen there, right? Because I see, like, what looks like a coin behind the numbers 10, 20, and 40. All right. I hope that means we're going to get something out of, well, probably not by the end of this recording. All right, so we're going to thick jungle. Listen, we're watching our figure jungle, okay? We're trying to cut back on the carbs jungle.
Look what I've got, a new gadget. Check it out.
Here's a monkey radar.
It's an anal probe.
Track these monkeys down. I'm sending the new gadget over to you right now. Try it out in the training room. Without training, it will be too dangerous for you to continue on to the next area. Well, good
What?
luck and be careful.
I resent that. I'm a man. I can do this without.
I'm going for it.
All right, come on, load it up. That's not great. Why is there a loading segment to get a message pop up on the screen? That's inexcusable. The monkey radar is a gadget for finding monkeys. Again, we're going after apes, so shouldn't it be an ape radar? Turn the radar by rotating the right stick. Sound changes when the radar detects the direction of a monkey. The closer you are to the monkey, the louder the sound will get. You can find them easily by rotating the right stick. Use the radar to find the monkeys hiding in the boxes. The exit will open when you find 3 monkeys. Find the monkeys by rotating the radar, then step on the red switches to open the boxes. Don't open a box without a monkey or you'll have to start over. I found one of these sons of bitches. Gotcha. So, do I get to capture them, or guess not? Found one. Found one. All too easy. And I guess we're done. Use the monkey radar, press the start button, then go, and then the triangle button to go to the gadget select screen. You must set up each new gadget in order to use them. Press the start button and then the triangle button. You know, interesting thing that I don't think a lot of people realized about the symbols that they used for the buttons on the PlayStation controller, because it is something that, I mean, you don't think about it when you look at the face buttons, but there was a logic to the choices they made for each of these shapes. And it goes like this. How many lines did it take to make each symbol? For the circle button, 1 line. For the X, 2 lines. For the triangle, 3, and for the square, 4. So literally, it's 1, 2, 3, and 4 are the buttons, but they're done as shapes. That's secretly brilliant, and I don't think a lot of people realize that. All right, come on, let's go. We're done. Get out. Can't change the gadget here, apparently. They tell you how to do it, and then they don't actually let you do it. What a brilliant design.
You're now on your way to the mysterious time of the jungle ruins. You must navigate through thick jungles filled with beasts never seen before. Go on to explore the temple ruins, but be very careful. The
Might
temple
find
is
Indiana
lined with
Jones.
Treacherous pathways and dark dungeons. Oh yes, and you may have already
Oh,
noticed
yes.
one thing. The apes have varying fields of vision.
Make up your mind. Are they apes or monkeys?
Sneak up on them by crawling around rather than running after them. You won't be noticed as quickly if you remain low to the ground. You'll discover many great things on your journey, but try to stay focused.
Why does he have
You
snake
must
eyes?
locate all of the apes.
You see that? The
Every
pupils are
second
like
that passes gives
lines,
Specter a
like
chance to
vertical
succeed.
lines.
We're counting
Like a
on
snake.
you.
Yeah, I got it. Sneak around. We don't want to be seen. Whatever. Let the kid do the work, okay? Uh-oh. Bad guy alert.
Hello, Professor. Remember me? It's me, Specter, the future leader of the new age. That's right. Apes will soon rule the world, just as it should have been from the beginning.
I'm gonna get him.
Specter, what's going on
Oh,
here?
wh-
What are you
what?
planning to do?
Specter, oh yes. You're the monkey that performs at the amusement park.
What? He's that cute little monkey that everyone loves to come and see? But how?
Yes, that's right. I stumbled onto this incredible invention of yours, this peak point helmet, and it's given me remarkable knowledge and great powers. And now, I plan to rule the world. And I owe it to you, Professor.
Specter, you must listen to me carefully. It's true that the peak point helmet will augment your intelligence to heightened levels when it's worn. However, it is still incomplete. It's never been tested and may be very dangerous to use. I insist that you bring the peak point helmet back to me immediately.
Bring it back? Are you kidding? I'm sorry, Professor, but it's too late. I've already made duplicate helmets for my new army of apes. There's no stopping us now. The future is mine! Don't try and trick me into giving this helmet back, Professor. I'm smarter than you. I even figured out how to use the time station. I've already sent my armies back in time to rewrite history. No longer will humans be the dominant species. I will rule this world. Don't bother trying to stop me.
He's gonna make an entire planet of the monkeys, or apes, or whatever it is. They keep flipping back and
We're
forth.
not gonna stand around and let you take over.
Spike? That little runt? He doesn't scare me. I've got a surprise for him.
Jake!
Oh no. It's Jake from State
I've always
Farm.
wanted to go up against you. Now
And
here's
give
my
you
chance.
affordable insurance.
I'm gonna have a great time destroying you and showing you who's the real hero.
Not Geico.
What's happening? What's wrong with you? Do you realize what you're saying? Do you know who you're talking to?
That's right, we're progressive.
Pull yourself together. Can you hear me?
It's no use. Somehow he's been brainwashed and he's being controlled by Specter.
That's right, Professor. You're very perceptive. The boy you see here isn't the same anymore. He works for me now. I'm in control, and no one can stop me, especially not you.
Because you guys
Well, I've
don't
got
bundle
to go,
your
but
insurance
I
to
sure
save
will be
money.
talking again soon.
I was very quiet there because I was observing something that I think is very unique to this game that you don't see a lot of in this generation, which is that, number one, the characters' voice lines overlap each other. And a lot of what happened during this generation, you could see it very clearly when we looked at the long play for Resident Evil 2. They would record the lines individually, and then in the process of, having an interaction between two characters, one character would read their line, then the other character would have, maybe a little bit of motion and then say their line. And everything came across very stilted. Here, you had characters that were actually speaking over top of each other whenever there was a moment where there had to be kind of like a caterwaul or some kind of disagreement between two characters. Second, and this is also something that I think they did an excellent job of in this game, the cutscenes involve the characters gesticulating and moving around in ways that not only look natural, but are not just a couple of very simplistic motions that they repeat over and over. Just watching the girl standing next to the professor and kind of reacting to what he was saying was a wild experience, because it was, it didn't look like it was just a character waiting for their turn to speak. She was actually like taking note of what was going on in the conversation and reacting to it. And also, the Specter character had a lot of different movements that he did while he was just sitting in a chair. They did an excellent job with the animation in this game. It's unbelievable, considering this is not the kind of game you would think, man, they were really trying to blow everyone away with how well animated they did everything. But it looks fantastic. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It is a Sony project, so they were going to know the tech better than anyone else, but I'm still amazed. It looks like the monkeys are hiding somewhere. Find them using the monkey radar. Yeah, okay, got it. Thanks, guys. Pause. Let's do the gadget on this button. All right, return. Some ape. An owie! Up the tree, maybe? Can I climb the tree? Okay. Get out. Apparently I can't touch that. Climb the tree. That's what I was trying to say before they... Now, that's interesting. I haven't tried that once yet, but apparently... Apparently I have a double jump. Break it. Break the pitcher plant. That is what that's supposed to be, right? Looks like a pitcher plant. It's got a bug flying around it. I can't speak. I needed that. Get the Nilla wafer. Get out of here. Give me some cookies. I earned these cookies. Oh, found him. Got you. You son of a... Oh, come on! Why are they walking around? Oh, there's one here. Yep. No, you don't. Get him. I think there's probably some people out there who had played this game a ton and would be super comfortable switching between the various tools. I have a little hesitation because it's like, it doesn't feel natural yet. Locate a monkey, then switch to the monkey camera with the L2 button. Watch the monkeys in action. Oh, they're gonna do silly things. There are limits to the monkey camera. The monkeys are too far away. You may not be able to watch them. In other words, we may not be able to load assets that far away with the camera. So, you know, try your best to get up close when you look. Get out of here. Get out of here. He's shooting! Calm. Wait. Wait. Okay, apparently he's... I got close too soon, and now he's not gonna chill. Oh, I'm gonna die! Alright, so, here's what we're doing. I'm gonna... crawl. Or not. No, he sees me. I'm trying to crawl, but it's not working. Ah, you dick. Ah, come on, get him! Jerk. Is this something that's gonna try to eat me? No, good. And what do I find out here? Another level. Any underwater monkeys for me to capture? No, but there is an eel because, of course, everything is being cribbed from Super Mario 64. Oh. This river is very dangerous because a strange fish lives here. He'll shock you if you're swimming. It is. They're literally stealing ideas from Super Mario 64. I've sent you a rowboat. I've seen you a rowboat. You must use it. Rotate the left and right sticks to move the oars. Learn to work the oars together in order to go straight. Get off the boat, use the jump. Rotate the oars slowly or you'll get nowhere fast. All right, come on. Get in. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a wild idea. I kind of like that. Oh, God. I'm in trouble. How the hell would you jump in the water, doofus? Get out. Get out! There we go. Get on the beam. Dummy. Can I... Can I do some netting while I'm up there? Gotcha! I can't even climb it. They can climb it, but I can't. Whee! Ow, my ankles! Are there any other monkeys in this area? There are. That way. Yep. Something this way. Can I look in the water and see him? What the hell? Mixes work with play. Alright. Oh, God. Get back in the frickin' every time. Stop trying to get killed, you little bastard. So there's something up here I missed. I go to the top of this? No. Get up. Up, 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 up. Get up here. Oh, make it. Okay, well. He is. He's up on top of this, but I can't climb it. So I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. Alright, whatever. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Unbelievable. I like certain things more than others about this game. Okay, can you... I want you to go this way. There you go. Now... Whatever. It's just, I like the idea. I don't know if the execution works so great. I want that one. Get that one. All right, now spin in a circle. It's that way. All right. If you find a strange device, use the stun club to hit and examine it. How did you like the swimming fast with the R1 button? That water net can sure go fast, don't you think? Blah 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 blah. All right. Nope. Yep. I just got the right way and then I turn around. All right, now. I'm hitting the strange thing, but apparently that's not what they wanted me to do. There's a button I gotta hit somewhere. I gotta swim underneath. No? Oh, wait, right here, right here, right here. Up here. Hit this. Bingo. Bingo. Get you. Haha! I'm the best! Whoa, 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 whoa. Not that way. Back this way. We got one more ape. Status? Oh, it just tells you what the... Okay. Return. I see... How do I get up to those? Oh, look at that. Maybe that way? Maybe not? There's one ugly fish. I don't think I can get over there. I don't think I can. Alright, in the boat. I never spin it the right way when I'm trying to turn around. Alright, stop. Nope, you're turning the other way. Turn the other way! Stop doing the wrong thing! There we go. Or not. Up. Up. There you go. Rowing a boat with oars in real life is nowhere near that difficult to figure out. Son of a... Get him! Oh, come on! Quit flipping. Oh, damn it. I get you. Caught him! It's over.
Yes!
You did great.
Thanks. She's not hitting any buttons. She's just drumming a beat out to the song. Okay, we are at the 50-minute mark, so I think this would be a good spot to stop for this episode and go ahead and offer up some final thoughts. I think this is a great game. I kind of wish that I had played it when I was younger, because I think this is one of those ones where there's enough of a simple hook And it's done with enough variety that you absolutely would want to continue playing until you got to the end. Now, in many ways, this is very much your standard collect-a-thon style video game, 3D platformer, where you're just running around and picking up the object. The difference is the object here can fight back and actually runs away. Not to mention how you're getting those different collectibles, in this case apes, varies from level to level, because sometimes you have to, get them to knock themselves unconscious by, having a T-Rex ram into a wall to whack the ape off of its tail. Or you have to find one that's hiding underneath a bunch of eggs, and it'll keep running to different eggs if you're not fast enough. Or in the case of the last one there, just hanging out at a campsite and then using whatever objects it can find to throw at you to slow you down and keep catching them. So there is a lot of uniqueness to this type of collect-a-thon, because you actually have to work to get that collectible, aside from just make complicated jumps or grab an object for someone and take it back to them so that they give you whatever you're trying to collect. The controls, which I think were the main gimmick here, the whole point of this game was, at least once they started honing in on what they wanted the game to be. Interesting, tough to figure out, but I imagine there are people, again, who played this game when it originally came out and were experts at it and could nail, the mechanics of hit the ape, scoop them up with the net, and just do it kind of like in a nice rhythm where there was no pause. You hit them, you scoop them, and then you go to the next objective in the level. I kind of wish that in the design of each level, they made it so that once you reach the minimum, you could exit the level, or you could continue to chase down the other remaining apes and try to catch all of them before you left the area. But I have a feeling the reason why there's levels that end as soon as you hit the minimum is the ones that you don't get, in some cases are going to be ones that you can't even reach because you don't have the required tool to actually get up to them. I recall seeing a video a while back of someone playing the game where they actually had an object that they could use as kind of like a handheld helicopter to add a little extra height when they do a jump. I didn't get that, and I imagine that's why there were certain apes that we could not reach in like the second level, where we had to go up to that high ledge off the back of the plesiosaur, and I couldn't make that jump. Now, I didn't double jump there, and that may be part of the reason why I didn't reach it, but I imagine there's other apes in areas where you literally will not be able to reach them in the first pass because you don't have that ability to do a hover. The gadgets, again, I think part of what kind of is a little bit tricky in learning the game is understanding that you select the gadgets with the buttons, the face buttons, but you're not using them that way. And I think quite a few times I was getting ready to capture an ape, and I went to go attack them with the stun baton, and instead it was hitting square or X, and it wasn't doing anything, because that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to use the right thumbstick, aim in the direction they're standing relative to your position, and that's how you hit them. There's something very smart about that design, because it means no matter what direction you're facing, as long as you use the right thumbstick in the direction of the ape, you're going to turn and attack immediately. There isn't a delay as you span your body around to do an attack. Kind of like what happened in Mario 64. Again, this is the direct comparison that I have to draw because there is a lot of inspiration that was very visible in the design of this game. In Mario 64, you could attack as long as you were standing still and just point the thumbstick in the direction you wanted to attack. As long as you were standing still, he would turn and do that attack immediately. If you were moving, he had a certain momentum when you were moving Mario, and you couldn't just immediately point in the direction you wanted to hit something and attack them, because he had to turn to get to that action while he was already in motion. Here, didn't matter. As long as you pointed the right thumbstick in the right direction, you were going to hit in that direction. So I think that is the genius of the design for the controls here. Again, takes some time to figure out because you got to remember the face buttons aren't going to do anything other than select your weapon, and it's probably a good idea to do it that way as well, because you can have 4 items equipped and you can switch to them on the fly without having to rotate through a list, which is what you would probably normally do if you didn't have 4 distinct objects assigned to a single button. Normally, you would either use the right triggers or L1 and R1 to switch between objects one at a time through a rotating list, or you would use the select button to do that. You don't do that here. We only saw the first period of time. I think there were 3, I said. It was like standard, present, there was a medieval period and the prehistoric one. We only made it through the prehistoric one. I'm sure there are a ton of levels that we still had to look at. I don't know how many levels in total there were or how many apes you have to capture. We didn't see any bosses, and I don't know if that is something that they didn't visit in this particular series, if it was literally just go level to level picking up apes until you hit, some important story point where they say, all right, time to go to the next period, and maybe even have a gated minimum that you have to find before you can go through the gate to the next time period. And maybe it involves you going back to previous levels to get the apes that you had not captured in the first pass. Again, I think the animation in this game is astonishingly well done, at least in the cutscenes, where it was clear that they put thought into what each character was going to be doing while they were talking or while they were just waiting for their turn to talk. And I think they handled the dialogue in a way that you just didn't see during this period in time, because in their mind, a single audio track had to be one character speaking, and then as soon as that track played, load the next track and have that person take their turn to speak. And there's always a hitch when that happens. Again, my ready comparison, because we just finished looking at it a few weeks ago, was Resident Evil 2, where a character would speak and then there would be an awkward pause while the next track for the other character speaking had to load. In some cases, they even have to fill that space with a character gesticulating in a way that doesn't really convey what they're about to say at all. Here, everything that they did with their animation had meaning or added to whatever they were trying to say, or show what in their body language they were trying to convey. In the case of Specter, a cocky sense of arrogance because he's already succeeded with his master plan and he's confident that you won't be able to stop him. I know that there were fans of the music. I don't know if it was necessarily doing anything for me. I'm not going to say it was necessarily a bad soundtrack. I just didn't think it was anything particularly special. It was a little bit too goofy, and I don't really feel like it was working with the mood of the game. Not to say that this was a super heavy game or anything like that. It just, I don't know. It wasn't doing anything special for me, but there was plenty of stuff in the game that I did think was special. My regret, very easy. I think I should have picked this up when I was, I guess at this point I would have been a teen, and I was working, a day job at an amusement park, and I didn't have anything to spend the money on, so I tended to buy a lot of video games at that time. And a lot of my focus around that time was on RPGs, because I was familiar with the concept of, like a Funko Land or an electronics boutique around that time. And the idea that certain games, because of their limited production and hard to find status, usually netted a lot more money on the used market than other games. And it turns out most of them around that time were RPGs, because RPGs did not have a huge installed base around that time. So they tended to be printed in far fewer numbers and command a much higher price on the resale market. So I had a huge library of PlayStation 1 RPGs and not so much platformers or action games. That's why I never played this one. That's why I never played Tomb Raider, which we will get to eventually. None of the Spyro games, none of the Crash games. It's weird. You think of PlayStation 1 and you think of those games, and I never touched any of them. But this is absolutely one that I know if I had gotten it around this time, I would have loved it and I probably would have beaten it multiple times. Because it does have that kind of breezy, go from ape objective to ape objective and, do whatever you have to capture the ape, maybe be a little bit sneaky or, complete a puzzle in order to do so. And there is a lot of creativity on display, even in the early part of the game from what we saw. I thought there was supposed to be a way that you could examine the different apes that you captured, because apparently they all had a little blurb describing their personality, and I thought I saw it when I used the radar, but maybe I wasn't seeing what I understood that part to be. Maybe it's somewhere inside the base here, but they obviously didn't want you just chasing after generic apes, so they gave all of them like some kind of detail about their personality that you were supposed to use to, like, you know, give them kind of a face or a personality there. So yeah, this is a great game, and I do regret not picking it up sooner when I was younger, obviously. For everyone who was already familiar with the franchise and thought these were great games, yeah, you knew what I didn't, apparently. All right, that's going to do it for this episode of Rental Regrets. As always, I do appreciate each of you watching, and I will see you next time.